Good morning and welcome to this live broadcast. I'm MJ Lifestylist coming to you from my home and studio in Bournemouth in the UK. And we begin this morning, like every morning, by suggesting that you pop the 3 things that you're grateful for onto screen now. Why not pop the 3 things that you're grateful for onto screen? Because we always start our morning in an attitude of gratitude. Good morning to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone is welcome here for the next 30 minutes or so as we delve into the world of motivation, inspiration, and conversation for your day ahead. You know, it's always interesting to see where people are in their lives at the moment, where they're coming from, what they're dealing with, etc. And each of us in our own way has different things that we're busy sorting through, working through, making amends for. And always good to see you guys here and to experience life with you. I'm going to start looking for our first card of the morning as we just get some people on board, get some people in to say hi. How are you? Good morning. Let's see this number go up. So like and share this broadcast. What 3 things are you grateful for today? And let's get going in a positive way. Positive and all-inclusive way. Why not? Why not? It's always good. Always good. Right. I'm going to just look for some cards to support us as we think about this. Right. Maisie, good morning. How are you? Good morning, Tony Goswell. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, where are we this morning? What are we grateful for? What's happening? Don't forget we're live Monday through Friday every day from 10 till 10:30 UK time in the morning, Monday to Friday. And then we're also live on a Tuesday and Thursday night. So tonight is one of those via Zoom. Tuesdays we do our spiritual development group, and Thursdays we do our mediumship group. So Tuesdays is spiritual development, Thursdays are mediumship, and those are both hosted through Zoom. They are £5 a evening, and they are really informative, really interesting. I think they're a lot of fun. We just work a little bit more closely with the people that are involved, and everybody gets to see and chat and speak to everybody else, which is always great. So that's a Tuesday night and a Thursday night. And then on a Sunday night, we do our Psychic Sundays. Lots of you have taken part in Psychic Sundays and probably will continue to do so. And that's where we pull individual cards for individual people. So that's a Psychic Sunday every Sunday evening here on my channel. And that's 7:30 to 8:30 on a Sunday night. Right, so everyone's here now. Victoria, good morning. Hello and good morning. How are you? I'm grateful for sleep and relaxation. You having my family around me safe, and for your little morning broadcasts. Amazing. Hey Ruth, how are you? Claire says, morning, how are you today? I'm very well, thank you. Ruth says she's grateful. Morning Charlene, how are you? Grateful for having work, ongoing learning, and happy faces. Amazing. So let's see where we go to first. The first place we're going to go to is strength. Strength is card 44. Let's try and get this. What's going on here? Why are we... I'm not sure about that. It looks very bright. Okay, so card 44, there's a lady here for strength. It's 44 is first and foremost a double digit of the same number. So it's an angel number, it's an angelic number. Angels are here to guide us, protect us, which is really cool. 44 also would reduce to an 8 usually. And for 8, we have the idea of infinity. When 8 is on its side, it's the infinity symbol. So infinity is all about prosperity and abundance. How we feel about that, how we respond to it, how we react to it, all really, really good when we see this, when we see the figure 8. And this lady talks about from winter into spring. So for us, it would be, where are we? December, January, February. March, April, May. For us in the northern hemisphere of the world, it's March, April, May is spring. So winter into spring. So probably February into March, to be fair, is the idea of this idea of the winter into spring. And this lady of strength shows that we are stronger than we believe ourselves to be. So really, really an important card, a lovely card to have when we are looking at how we are going to be moving forward in life. We are just reminded that we are actually stronger than we believe ourselves to be. And for many of us, that is a lesson, and it is a reminder that we need quite often, because a lot of us forget how strong we are. We're easily susceptible to the ideas and ideals of others, and often that makes us question our own validity in things, and that isn't always great. So let's see where we are at. Lots more of you have messaged in now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's so lovely to see so many of you here this morning. Why not stay with us? We're only going to be live for another 20 minutes or so, 20 something minutes. 23 minutes, there we go. And so it is just great to have you in my company. Morning, Jenny, how are you? I'm tired, still struggling with sleep, staying asleep. Any advice, you mean? Any advice, struggling with sleep, staying asleep. You're struggling to stay asleep, or you're sleeping too much, Maisie? I'm just trying to figure out where you're at. Are you struggling to get to sleep or struggling to stay asleep? Or struggling to wake up. So sleep is a funny thing at the moment. First of all, we are now in new moon phase since yesterday. So Andrew actually looked this up. We're in new moon phase, and what that means is that with the new moon, apparently all the dust from the moon comes down to the earth and does something. It reacts to something else, and so a lot of us feel a lot more sleepy and lethargic at this time. I say go with the flow. Whatever you think about, you bring about. So if you realize and recognize that you're not yourself lately, you're feeling a bit out of sorts, etc., and it's not going to harm you to do so, then why not just go with the flow? Just let whatever happens happen, and you just deal with it in the best way that you can. It's the best way to kind of sort of navigate through it as well, because we're not trying to hold on to any set or hard set or hard fast ideal, etc. No. Bella wants to come sit by me. Morning, Han and Bella. Your morning motivations, a new day and being healthy. Great. Grateful for love. Amazing. Morning, lovely. Hello, Carl. How are you? Grateful for my comfy bed. This time last year I didn't have one. Also grateful for home and being able to stay safe in a place that's comfortable and makes me happy. That's lovely, Ruth. That is really, really gorgeous for you. Yeah, we did the advice bit. So I would say if you're struggling with sleep, my advice is just make peace with it, because this too shall pass, and then you will be able to okay, staying asleep. I see you've written further down. If you make peace with it, and I would still just you know what, Maisie, I would still just go into bed and I would lie there. I would not get up. So it's happened to me before where I've struggled to get to sleep, and so I just kind of, I don't want to use the word force, but I encourage myself to stay there, because at least if I'm horizontal, I'm on the comfortable mattress, etc., etc., I'm not necessarily harming myself, so it can't be bad for me to just be there, be present in that moment. But I also think the less pressure we put on ourselves, the more the more able we are to actually maintain a certain level of relaxation and or comfort. But sleep is really, really important. Grateful for those spirits around me at present, the love of my family and friends. Amazing. Morning, Tash. How are you? Hey, Shillian. How are you, gorgeous? Here's hoping you're having a fantastic day. After a nasty fall yesterday, I'm grateful that I only have a fractured wrist and bruising. Ina, trying to look at the positive. Well, after a fall, we get back up again, don't we? So there's a positive. It's a positive and a very quick idea of a positive. I'm sorry about that, Tash. I will send some healing to you, my darling. Shellyanne says, completed a course on sleep solutions. I can share some tips if that's help. Absolutely. If you get hold of Caroline Bridle, she likes to be called Maisie. Caroline, this is Shellyanne. Shellyanne, this is Caroline. Merry Christmas. You can private message each other. Maybe that would help. Thank you so much for offering to help, Shellyanne. Ruth says, sorry, Mr. Bit delivery guy thought it was a good idea to throw parcel over the gate. How dare he? How rude. Having said that, I booked some parcels to be collected from me to deliver for my new business, this BOA business. And they've got to go to 3 different residences, but 4 different clients. And they were supposed to be fetched yesterday and weren't. So, yeah, not a happy puppy, because my clients are now expecting their garments or their accessories, and they haven't arrived as yet because they haven't even left my property yet. Thank you. Hey Claire, how are you? Yes, please, Shelley. Right, so Shelley, if you get hold of Caroline, who prefers to be called Maisie, then that would be great. Let's pick a card for everyone here now. There's 13 of us here now. Pick a card, any card. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, Ride the Wave. Now that's interesting. Very interesting. So Ride the Wave. I'm trying to move past the... There we go. So there's 2 dolphins and a fairy. Unfortunately, my background is projecting through this because it's got some green on it. But the 2 dolphins you can kind of see there, and it's card 14. 14 comes to a 5. 5 is the number for this year. So 2021 converts to a 5 or reduces to a 5. So that's the first thing. And it is the number for this year. So it is really, really, really a good omen, first of all. Ride the Wave talks about not resisting things. So what we resist persists. If we go with the flow, we're going to come to a better outcome faster. Really, really important to get to a better outcome and get to a better outcome faster. So when we go with the flow, we allow whatever needs to happen so that we can come to a better outcome, at the end of it all. Really. So Ride the Wave is really about going with the flow, allowing yourself to be in the moment, allowing yourself to just take part in whatever needs to happen so that you can get to the outcome. So that is amazing. Your bell just went. Yes, I have a husband. He went down to the door to go and collect his parcel. Morning, Rebecca. Morning, May. Bloody disaster of a day. Alarm didn't go off, so I woke up 4 hours 8 minutes to it. Ouch. But it afforded you the time to come see us. See? Silver lining. Also, maybe you needed the rest, Rebecca. You've been working so hard, my darling. Maybe you just needed the rest. Hey, Brett, how are you? Lovely photo you posted this morning or yesterday. Really, really gorgeous. Hoping you're taking care of yourself and that you're starting to feel a lot better. Morning, ladies. Hey, Ellie, how are you? How's your mum? Hope you guys are doing well and that you are thriving. Forgive me, I can't see any of Caroline's messages. Please, may you hook us up via Messenger. Absolutely. I will do that. As soon as we're done here, I will connect the two of you. Okay? No problem at all. Good. Wasn't sure he was home. He is. He's having a week off. True. Ha 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 ha. Right. So what we think about, we bring about. Riding the wave is just about really allowing what needs to happen and not trying to resist it or force it or change it in any way, shape or form. Because when we try and tamper with it, we're messing with the outcome. And messing with the outcome isn't beneficial to anyone, really. It also sustains things. So it makes things take longer to happen. So sometimes something that could have originally been a little bit unpleasant ends up being a lot unpleasant because we're unable to actually just allow it to exist or happen in a way that's natural for itself. So that just, it becomes a bit muddied. Yeah? We're good, thank you. Hope you're okay too. I'm very well, thank you, my darling. Very, very well. Very, very well. So who's ready for another card? And a lot of you have joined now that have not shared the 3 things that you're grateful for this morning. So let's pop those up on screen so we can all see what 3 things you're grateful for this morning. Why do we do this? Because it's always important to remain in an attitude of gratitude. When we are grateful for the things that we have, even the things that might not yet have arrived, when we're grateful for them, we show the universe that we're actually ready and willing for more good things to come our way. So it's a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it's a really good thing for us to be able to be grateful, show gratitude, and just be in the moment of totally understanding and accepting that which we are with at the moment, and that which we are expecting at the moment. Don't forget, tonight from 8 till 9:30, we're doing a mediumship evening. It's a regular Thursday night occurrence. It's £5 a person, hosted through Zoom, and it is really, really entertaining. It's really, really informative. I do readings for everyone, and then 1 or 2 of the people that join us sometimes also do readings for everyone too. So you get multiple readings, and you get to see and hear and speak to everyone, which is great. It's a bit like having a little party. Grateful for you, my fur babies, and the patience and time that is healing my relationship. Amazing, Rebecca. I think that is amazing. Also, your boa is ready. I know you're going to grab it at the end of the month, but it's waiting for you. So know that there's something special waiting for you in the wings. Amazing, my friend. Grateful for my sleep, my dreams, and starting each day as positive as I can. That's really, really good. So sleep is good, and I know Maisie's reporting not to have great sleep at the moment, but sleep is a good thing to be grateful for because it helps to re-energize the body, rejuvenate the body. It sets us up for as we need to go on. So it's all good there. Dreams are good because they kind of sometimes give us an indication of where we're coming from, where we're going to, what's occurring, what's happening. So always good there. So really, really interesting. And then starting each day as positive as I can. Well, that's why we try with the attitude of gratitude, because that's just really important. It actually reprograms your brain. It resets your mind into, when you start to think of what you're grateful for, you don't really focus on the negative. You're focusing on the positive. So that's good. Make It Rain says, to be alive, that I'm in a positive space and that I have new friends, be it online. Yes. And that you're gorgeous, and that you are sharp-tongued, and that you are vicious with that tongue. Make It Rain is my drag sister, and we appeared on a show last night, and we have some very active and lively banter between us, which people sometimes misread as the two of us trying to be nasty to each other, but it's all done in good faith and all done in jest, and really is something to watch, because it's quite fun. It's fun, it's entertaining, it's light-hearted, and we all need a bit of a laugh at this time, don't we? Shelly Ann says, I'm grateful to be able to stay home and look after my boys, that our studies are going well, that we're safe, healthy, and happy. There's a lot to be said for being safe, healthy, and happy, and there was that little meme going around saying, I'm stuck at home. to do with the COVID situation. I'm stuck at home, and then someone just changed one letter and made it I'm safe at home. And it does really reframe the whole thing, doesn't it? When we go from being in a state of mind where we think we're stuck to actually it's probably the safest space for us to be is really, really mind changing, mind altering. So interesting. Grateful for making my like-minded friends, your motivation, and my peaceful flat. Amazing. I like that. And when this is all over, I want to come down to Cornwall. I think Cornwall would be great. Absolutely great. Claire is grateful for coffee. Absolutely. Concealer and confidence. Concealer, absolutely. Concealer, yes. Confidence, yes. Confidence is really, really good. Do you know what? Even for people that are incredibly shy, if you can learn how to fake it till you make it and how to pretend to be confident, even if you're not feeling it, you would start to feel it. Just by the pretense, you would actually start to feel it. Really, really interesting. Really, really interesting. So that would be great. Really, really great. Don't forget, we're doing our morning motivation, inspiration, and conversation for your day ahead. Grateful for my health, coffee, and work to distract me today. Asking for your prayers today. My husband has been unwell and has tested positive. Lots of prayers, lots of healing being sent his way, Danny. Unfortunately, that is not an uncommon thing to see now. You know, before, I'll say it again. There we go. When first we were confronted with the idea of COVID, a lot of us were kind of like, oh, well, it's happening to other people, not to us. And it was just a number. It was a number that was far away. And this time round, part 3 in England, we are seeing and hearing and understanding more that, it's getting closer and closer to home. So those numbers are becoming names and are becoming actual people that we know. And, COVID isn't to be taken lightly. It really, really isn't. Kim Ann Young, hello darling. Morning Martin, we have lots of location here in South Africa, so darn hot, but thank the Lord we have each other, but do wish I was in a cold country. Trust me, it's nicer to be in a cold country. Well, darling friend, have a great day. Lots of love, Kim and Candace. Yeah, I moved to England because of the cold. Now, people think that's strange, and people here think I'm incredibly strange because they think they want to all be in the heat. And I say to them, you have no idea. If you're in a hot country, you cannot escape the heat. At least in a cold country, I can put on layers to get warm, and if I get too hot, I can regulate my temperature by taking some layers off. But with heat, you can't escape it. Lol. Hi Esther. My darling, we don't do those messages on a weekday. On a Sunday night, we pull cards for individual people. During the week, I pull a card every now and again for everyone that's here. But I don't do individual readings. You're welcome to book a reading with me. I do private sittings. You're welcome to book a reading, but I'm here to motivate, inspire, and have a conversation in the morning. But thank you for your inquiry. Hi all. Had a lovely thing happen. Robin asked what did Granddad Colin's face look like, so we showed her a picture and she said she knows him. He danced with me on my birthday. Then she showed us dance Dad used to do with the kids when they were little. So grateful for little times like this. That's amazing. That's your dad here? Sarah, I do miss you. I haven't seen you in ages. That's lovely that your dad has shown up from Spirit side to be present with Robin. I think that's just really gorgeous. Isn't it lovely to prove life after life, or to prove existence after life? And that's what mediums are here to do. Really, really cool. Hi Martin, sorry, only just arrived, listening to a Bryony Gordon mental health podcast. Amazing. I hope you're well, Anne-Marie. Take care of yourself, and we keep sending healing your way, my darling. Just to keep you topped up. Yeah, and positivity, if nothing else. We should be grateful that we have safe space. Some people don't have that luxury. Absolutely. Absolutely, Ruth. Some people do not have the luxury, and it's really important to recognize that. Cornwall's a place of fantastic energy we'd love to share with you. Amazing. Yeah, we've decided that when this is over, I mean, Andrew and I don't drive, But we have decided that when this is over, we are going to make more of an effort to see more of the country, because we've just sat in Bournemouth the whole time. And so, there's trains, there's buses, there's coaches, and we definitely do want to take advantage of the natural landscape of our country when this is all over, because we just haven't taken advantage of that. Yeah. It's a true blessing to be safe at home. I'm counting my lucky stars. Absolutely. But like me, you work from home as well, Victoria. So it's just interesting for me. Like, I don't really feel the lockdown like other people do, because my normal day-to-day life is me at home doing my thing. The thing that gets me is the not being able to go out if I need to. Like, I can't just pop out. That's what gets me. But the lockdown itself, I'm quite happy with. Sending healing hugs for hubby and you and family. Amazing, thank you. Yeah, she's prancing around here today. I cannot wait until you can come to London and I will host you both. Oh, amazing. So guys, let's do one last card for the morning for all of you that are here. One last card. So let's do one last motivation for the day. One last thing to make us all happy. Oh, here we go. One last thing to make us all happy, and then we're going to do our sign off. Don't forget, live Monday to Friday, 10 till 10:30 a.m. UK time, for motivation, inspiration, conversation for your day ahead. Live on Tuesday nights and Thursday nights, 8 till 9:30 UK time, and that is for development group on a Tuesday night, and it's for our mediumship group on a Thursday night. So tonight we've got mediumship hosted on Zoom, so you can see, hear, and speak to each other, and and that's £5 a person, and just get hold of me and I can set you up with that. Everybody is welcome. Any ability, any person is welcome to come along and take part in that. And that is tonight, is our mediumship night. And then a Sunday night for us here at MJ Lifestyles. On a Sunday night we do our Psychic Sunday, and so Psychic Sunday is where we pull individual cards for individual people. So last card for the day, Wizard of Awareness, card number 3. This wizard comes along and he says, do you know what? In your life at the moment, there's a situation that's just a bit too much to cope with. Maybe you don't understand it. Maybe it's just too much being asked of you at this time. Whatever the situation is, take yourself out of the situation and come along and sit in my seat. He says, come along and sit in my seat. Take yourself out of the situation and become the observer of the situation that you're battling with. And from that observation perspective, you will be able to see and discern the answers more clearly as the observer from an observation perspective. And he talks about this. So he's card number 3 as well, and 3 is the number of change. Change is really, really good at the moment. Changing the way we see, hear, feel, and speak is really, really good. Changing our perceptions, changing our priorities. Change is really, really good. It's always good. And if you embrace change, you will just increase the ability of the change to affect you in a positive way, in a very positive way. So that is what is on the cards for all of us right now. Lauren McFarlane, I have just seen you've arrived on my screen. Lauren McFarlane is my oldest friend in the whole wide world. We've been friends since we were 8 years old. And so I hope, Lauren, that you're available for a little video chat after this. Can I maybe do that? I'd love to see you there. Jane, see you tonight, my darling. Thank you for coming. So all that remains for me to say is, have a blessed day, everybody. Please take care of yourselves and each other. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, and we're all doing the best we can with the tools that we've got. Until we see you again, look after each other, be blessed, have a fantastic day. Namaste, MJ and Bella.